And we're beat ourselves the day again. Now, we're just going to go through the game, right? First of all, absolute scumbag Morelos, first 5 minutes, stamps on Frimpong's leg, and nothing said about it. Now, when you watch the replay, the linesman, the fourth official is standing, staring at him when he does it. So, how does Brother Madden, that blue-nosed scumbag, how does he not give that as a yellow card straight away?
Exactly.
And that could have ended up significantly, because at that point we were in ascendancy, right? And all it could have took was Turnbull, maybe Sorrell. Sorrell was a bit overzealous in his tackles. He could have ended up in a wee argument with him, a wee slap in the nose, bang, you're off the pitch. And it's a totally different ballgame. So we've not been beat by a good Rangers team. We've not been beat by a good Rangers performance. We've been beat by an OG by ourselves against a mediocre, as I've said to you before, glorified pub team.
We are fucking world-class goalkeeper.
We've been beat by the establishment again as well. And we go on it so many times, and they hun bastards out there get always defeated, always cheated, never defeated. That's what I've heard in the past for A-Rats. Well, look at that today. How do you win a game? How do you win a game without a shot and goal? How's that possible? If any of you hun bastards are watching, phone up my number, text in, post a comment. How do you win a game without a shot and goal? And how can you still come out and defend your team after that?
It's 12 against 10 all day long.
Oliver Cromwell, God is a proddy. Rangers didn't. We've got comments coming in the new for Rangers fans. Rangers didn't even have to play 100% and still good enough to beat Celtic. Oliver, thanks for coming on the show, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, because we'll be slagging your team for years to come, mate. And I'll not be changing the name of this podcast either. So you can get it round you. God is a proddy. Don't know about that, considering Protestants is about the Catholic faith. Looking bottom. Anyway, that does sum them up. Rangers didn't even have to play 100%, still good enough to beat Celtic.
Rangers didn't even play. The difference between Celtic and Rangers today. Let's face it.
Didn't even play 30%.
I know. Alan McGregor was the difference. I said Griffiths has scored 2 goals and he had the 2 chances. Alan McGregor was the difference. A glorified pub team with a world-class goalkeeper.
Aye.
And as you said, they should have been in a fucking jail cell anyway. The dirty scumbag. But we'll touch on that as well. Well, fuck it. Let's get on with the analysis. And Oliver, go fuck yourself.
Aye, hang on, I block this prick. Blocked. Any more? For any more? You hun bastards. Come on. Every one of you will be getting blocked. Fucking rats. I mean, I'll tell you what, if my team just...
I don't see how they can celebrate it. All right, they're 19... I see the points difference, right? They're 19 points ahead, but I don't know how they can celebrate a victory with that. As you said, how can they win a game without a shot and goal? And they didn't deserve to win. Let's face it, any Rangers fan that comes on and tells me that game was dominated by Rangers or they deserve to win, and they need to go and fucking take the bullet tinted glasses off and get a fucking grip. Because that's a joke.
That is a joke, and it's more frustration for us today because we dominated that game. We should have won that game. We should be sitting here only jollies, told you so. 3 points in the bag, fucking 3 games in hand. Comebacks on. It's running a bit of comeback.
You get up, fucking idiot Andy Walker.
He's a fucking arsehole, him. See him?
He's gave the title to him already. Oh, they're never going to lose 4 games. We've still got to play us twice.
Got to play us twice, and 2 Diddy teams will beat them.
Aberdeen, Hibs, Motherwell. So the league's no fucking done until it's mathematically impossible. So Andy, you fuck off as well.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. He's a scumbag. See, for a Celtic legend, that guy's an absolute scumbag. I was tempted, see when they put it on that Sky Sports, email Andy and Fatboz and James and whatever for the show. I was tempted to email it and say, was Andy Walker a Rangers legend or a Celtic legend? Honestly,
Disgrace to the jersey. Absolute disgrace to the jersey. You know what I mean? Unless it's mathematically impossible, then the title's gone. But for Andy Walker to come out and say that we're never ever going to claw back 19 points. There's 9 points where we've got 3 games in hand, so it's 10 points. So it's been done before. We'll get the history back.
Before Man United. 18 points.
Man United done it against Newcastle. It can be done.
Celtic's done it with 18 points.
I know.
In the past.
But anyway, Andy Walker.
Manager.
I wouldn't let Andy Walker commentate a fucking Celtic game again.
He's a disgrace. He's an absolute disgrace. Him and Charlie Nicholas. 2 absolute disgraces. And Commons is starting to go down that route and all.
Mm-hmm.
So he is.
I know.
Club legends.
On the bandwagon.
Aye. Right, anyway. Moving on. So the Rats won it with a shot and goal. We can... Looking at the team selection for the start, Barkas had nothing today. Every Celtic fan would have had anxiety today before that game started. Barkas
He was a ghost. He was a ghost. Didn't see him.